What if I told you, the life you're living right now is not created by fate, not by luck, and not by the world, but by your own thoughts? Yes, every fear, every hope, every dream, every disaster, all responding to the energy your mind sends out. This is the story of Adeel, a man who discovered that his thoughts were not just thoughts, they were commands shaping his reality. Adeel lived in a small village, always believing that life was unfair to him. Every morning he woke up with the same sentence in his mind: something bad will happen today. And every day, something did. Until one evening, he met a mysterious old man sitting under a tree. The old man looked into Adeel's tired eyes and whispered, "Your life is not bad. Your thoughts are." Adeel laughed, thinking it was a joke, but the old man said, "You are not thinking. You are creating. Every thought you release becomes energy, and energy always returns to its source." These words shook Adeel from the inside. Metaphysics says that every thought creates a vibration. Good thoughts create high frequencies. Negative thoughts create low frequencies. The universe does not judge these frequencies. It simply amplifies them. And whatever frequency you send out comes back as reality. Adeel didn't believe it, not until he tested it. The next morning, instead of expecting something bad, he whispered to himself, "Something good will happen today." His mind resisted. It called him a liar, but he repeated it again and again. And for the first time in months, his day didn't fall apart. A small thing happened, but it was good. Someone offered him help. Someone smiled at him. For Adeel, that tiny moment felt like a storm passing, and it didn't stop there. Every day he changed one negative thought into a positive one. Slowly, the world around him began shifting. New opportunities appeared. People treated him differently. Problems he thought were impossible suddenly became easy. Adeel realized something powerful. He wasn't changing his life. He was changing the energy that creates life. He returned to the old man and asked, "Is this magic?" The old man smiled and replied, "No. This is law. Your mind sends the order. The universe does the work." Adeel asked, "So, I can create anything?" And the old man said, "Everything begins in the mind before it becomes real. If you want a new life, build it here first." He tapped Adeel's forehead gently. Adeel went home with a truth he would never forget. Reality is not something outside him. It is something growing from inside him. And from that day onward, he became careful about the thoughts he allowed in his mind. Because he finally understood, every thought is a seed. Every emotion is water, and the universe is the soil that grows whatever you plant. Your thoughts are creating your reality, whether you know it or not. So choose them wisely, because the moment you change your inner world, the outer world has no choice but to follow.